Well, hi everybody. Good Friday morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here to start things off early on this Friday here shortly after 7 o'clock. A little bit of fog out there in some spots this morning. Most of us, it's not too bad, but there are some patchy areas of some thicker fog to start things off. I think that burns off pretty quickly. We'll see a mostly sunny morning. Then this afternoon, as a cold front approaches, we'll see an increase in cloud cover. Now, probably initially not much rain or thunderstorm activity along that frontal boundary, but by the mid to late afternoon hours, showers and thunderstorms will start to develop along that front. That front pushing through the Tri-Cities somewhere between about 4 and 7 o'clock this afternoon and early this evening, and that's when thunderstorms could develop and push through as well. We'll back this up here, 3 o'clock, we'll just take it by every half hour. So 3 o'clock probably still dry, but things getting going by 4 o'clock, maybe some rain and thunderstorms there. And then 4:30, 5 o'clock, again, rain, thunderstorms. Now at 5 o'clock, it might be a deal where the front isn't through Hastings yet, so it's going to be much warmer in Hastings, but starting to cool off in Kearney and Grand Island. Now, of course, if it's raining in your area, it's definitely going to be cooling off, but we'll be seeing some cooler air in some locations here once that front makes its way through. So temperatures will be dropping a little bit here behind that front, but we'll see some pretty warm and humid conditions out ahead of that cold front today. That front continues southeastward progress this evening, and it'll kind of back this up and go slowly. And again, strong to severe thunderstorms. This time frame from 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock is probably our time frame with the best chance of severe weather. Now, the severe weather threat looks much greater off to our north and to our northeast here up into Minnesota and parts of Iowa, but especially in Minnesota here. As we get later into the evening hours, the chance of severe thunderstorms goes away pretty quickly, and by midnight, I think the rain is pretty much finishing up in the state of Nebraska. We'll see a pretty quiet post-midnight time frame. They're taking us into a beautiful Saturday morning, maybe a little light fog in the southwest. Saturday looking pretty good with high pressure overhead. We're going to see quite a bit of sunshine. Late in the day, maybe a few showers and thunderstorms over far western portions of Nebraska near the Colorado border. Severe weather threat not overly high, but we'll keep an eye on that. But otherwise, we'll just be looking at a few extra clouds, maybe for a few folks overnight Saturday night. But most of us have a pretty quiet night ahead of us here. So here's the severe weather risk for later on today. Again, the biggest threat is going to be off towards our northeast, where there's an enhanced risk of severe weather. That's a level 3 out of 5 up there in Minnesota. But even in eastern Nebraska, a slight risk of severe weather there, so that's a level 2 out of 5. And this is where our best chance of severe weather will be later on today for the Tri-Cities area, for the local 4 viewing area. The Tri-Cities, a marginal risk of severe thunderstorms for later on today and this evening, level 1 out of 5. The risk not as high, but still a chance we might see some severe weather. Your biggest risks are going to be wind and hail. Hail is 1 inch in diameter, maybe larger, and wind gusts that could be over 60 miles per hour. But there is also a small window of time we might see some isolated, or at least a small chance of an isolated tornado, especially over our eastern Nebraska counties. So that's also something worth mentioning late this afternoon and early this evening. Temperatures today heating up into the upper 80s and lower 90s ahead of that cold front. Behind it, though, temperatures will start to cool off just a bit. And in fact, I'm going to take you through the hour by hour here, and I'll kind of take it very slowly as you watch us warm up through the day today. And as we get towards 3 o'clock, again, you can see temperatures in the upper 80s and lower 90s ahead of that front. And then as that front comes through, temperatures start to cool off a bit. So you'll know when that front comes through because you'll feel that temperature start to cool off, especially if it's raining. Then it's going to be much cooler if it's raining in your area. Check out the lows tonight, dropping back into the mid to upper 50s and lower 60s. Should be a beautiful Saturday morning out there. I am already looking forward to sitting out on my deck and drinking some coffee early on Saturday morning out in the nice cool temperatures. Saturday's highs look to be pretty nice, mostly in the mid 80s. That's not too far off from our average high for this time of the year. A little more heat as you head towards the western part of the state in the upper 80s and lower to mid 90s there. And then as we get towards Saturday night, Sunday morning, we're down in the upper 50s and lower 60s. Sunday, we start to heat things back up again. We're looking at more in the way of mid to upper 80s and low to mid 90s. So it is going to be a little warmer there for the second half of the weekend. So let's take a look at that 7-day forecast here. And again, Saturday looks like the coolest day of the forecast. Now, the biggest change that I've made in the forecast is that it does look like it's going to be a little bit warmer next week with a lot of upper 80s for high temperatures. Lows will be down in the upper 50s, low to mid 60s. And then there are a few more small chances of rain and thunderstorms. So again, I have that 40% chance late this afternoon and early this evening. And then our next chance, a slight chance on Sunday, another slight chance on Tuesday, and yet again, another slight chance towards Thursday evening of seeing some rain and thunderstorms here. Long range, again, as you see, our average high is still around 85 or 86 here in the Tri-Cities. We'll be slipping slightly below that tomorrow, but otherwise most days will be near to slightly above average over the next 7 to 10 days. So there is the forecast here. Got a yawn coming on. Of course I'm going to have a yawn coming on. Why not, right? There's your end of the week forecast here. So I hope you all do have an enjoyable weekend. Like I said, enjoy your Saturday. That looks like the best day of the forecast there. I'll talk to you all again early on Monday morning. Until next time. Actually, I will be talking to you all again on Saturday afternoon or evening here, as I'll be filling in for Kit Saturday. So I'll be back to work tomorrow. So if you're not around then on Saturday for Facebook Live, I'll be talking to you again on Monday morning. So, or if you're not checking out the website, I'll talk to you all again on Monday morning. But until then, take care and enjoy your weekend. God bless.